Namaste, friends! Hello, hello, hello! We are back at the park today! Yay, it is so beautiful today. So yet again, we spent another day running around. busy. Yesterday, I had an important doctor's appointment and wasn't ready to talk about it until after the appointment so that I could get all the information. And so I'll just real quickly share what that's about. Okay, so I am looking at, well, about a year ago, I was supposed to have a major surgery on my foot. And I didn't end up getting the surgery because I was having issues with what they thought was my heart. Ended up not being my heart, ended up being lung issues. Ended up being because of the mold situation that we were having in our house. So once we got that situation all taken care of and worked out, the symptoms went away. And so now I've had to wait for months to complete all these tests that the heart doctor had me doing, to rule out any situation with my heart, and lots of tests, lots of time, lots of waiting for results, but it's been a year. So of course the doctor, not having seen me for a year, could not just reschedule my surgery. He had to see me again, do more x-rays, all that fun stuff. And yes, there has been a progression in the problem with my foot. And so what the problem is exactly is something that's very common for people that are older, people who've worked a lot on their feet, people who are highly active, and also people who wear shoes that are too small. Never wear shoes that are too small. Don't squeeze your feet into your shoes, because then you'll end up dealing with what I'm dealing with. I always was a little self-conscious of what I thought were big feet. So I've always kind of tried to get away with wearing like a half a size too small, even though I suffered. I did it for many years, and I worked on my feet for many years. So it did set in motion a situation where, so if you're looking at my foot straight on, there's a bump, they call it a bunion, coming off of my big toe that's hugely protruding to the point where my foot is that wide at the top. That has caused my big toe to grow that way, and the second toe has now contracted up and stays in that position. So the third toe so far is not too affected by this, but what they're going to have to do is go in, shave off that big bump off the side of my foot. They're going to have to take my big toe out of the socket, drill out the inner part, the inner inside of the socket where there's a lot of calcium grow up, the body's natural band-aid. So they're going to have to bore that joint out, put my big toe back in it, and then put a pin in. My second toe, they're going to have to cut that tendon that is now contracted up permanently so that it can go flat, and they're also going to put a pin in that toe. So I'll be wearing this halo boot, is what they call it, which has like a guard around the tip, for 4 weeks after the first part of the surgery. Then at 4 weeks I go in, and they have another in-office type procedure done where they remove the pins, and then I will be given a different type of a immobilizer shoe thing that I'll be wearing. And that will be another about 4 weeks, and then I'll go in for a checkup, and from there it will be physical therapy, that kind of thing. So, sorry, I saw a dog completely off its leash, a bigger dog. It's weird because it's exactly the same color and shape and size as the dog I saw in my vision when we were walking in the park yesterday. So let's go the other way. It's weird. Anyways, and I didn't even get a chance to put dinner out for the squirrels. So hold on, let me do that. I can hear them. Can you hear the squirrels in there? They're talking to me. They know I'm here with dinner. Okay, here we go. Can you hear them? He says, hey friend, where's my dinner? All right, there you go, baby. There's your dinner. Okay, so there it is, guys. That's what's going on with my foot. The surgery, I found out today. So really quickly, they were able to get, that happened the last time we were like right here. real quickly, they were able to get, my insurance approved it right away. I thought that was going to take longer, but they approved it right away. And the nurse called me, or the scheduler called me this morning to let me know that the first available procedure date is not until May 30th. So what that means is I have the last week in this month, or the last few days of this month, and all of next month to enjoy the gigs, maybe get in a jewelry show or two, and just get outside as much as I possibly can to enjoy the beautiful weather. Look at this day! Are you even freaking kidding me? It's actually quite warm. But anyway, so I'm going to try to squeeze as much as fun and activity and nature and gigs, music, jewelry shows, all of the stuff I can get in the next 30 days, because it's looking like the rest of my summer into the fall time will be spent healing, focusing on healing. And so I also do expect to put out a lot of content on my tarot channel during that time. I'll just be honing my skills tarot-wise and doing tarot readings, energetic tarot readings on whatever pops up. So at one point I'll be coming on and asking for you guys to give me suggestions for any kind of energetic tarot readings that you guys would like for me to cover. So I will have so much time on my hands, and I do not sit easily. So I will be open and receptive for any suggestions for readings that anyone may want. It doesn't matter what it's about. I kind of shy away from politics, but I'll even do those on my tarot channel only. Again, my tarot channel is called Truth Bomb, one word, Truth Bomb Tarot 333. So the Truth Bomb is one word and Tarot 333 is the other word. So there you go. Go over to my tarot channel and subscribe so that you can see my readings that I put out. I'm doing all of my crime cases and just energetic tarot stuff. Anything that is not necessarily geared towards the healing journey will be over on the tarot channel. I want to keep my crystal medicine channel predominantly about that, a healing journey and healing messages and high vibrational readings and just all of the healing stuff. I don't want to mix that together with the energies of crime fighting and poking into low vibrational energies. I want to keep that separate. So that's why I created my little offshoot channel called Truth Bomb Tarot. This right here is a big area they built to do horseshoes. So they do that horseshoes game here, and it looks really good. They've got it all cleaned up and looking really nice this year. I have literally never saw anyone out here playing horseshoes. And the entire time that we've been coming here, I've never seen anyone actually out here doing horseshoes, but it's pretty quiet today. It looks like there's some kind of a team over there playing, and yeah, it's nice and peaceful. It's evening time, so everybody's either done with dinner or they're trying to get in a walk beforehand. That's what we're doing. Once we get done up here, we tried to call my friend Janine and see if she wanted to come and join us, but she was not feeling real hot today. She has a very serious chronic illness, and I'm so sorry, but I cannot remember exactly what it's called. It's a long, like several word term, and I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I know that it does a number on her immune system and impacts her life pretty strongly. She's had to have a lot of surgeries. I know she's had one on her neck, her knee, I think her neck twice actually, and her knee and her shoulder. What? Yeah, she had to have all the discs replaced in her neck. And I know she was talking about how they did cadaver bone. They put literally like cadaver bone in her neck, and She had a couple surgeries like that. But anyways, she's a tough bitch like me. She don't let nothing hold her down. And it's funny watching her walk around with Jax, because believe me, she's not walking him. He's walking her. Even if she don't want to walk. He is one tough puppy. But he's a sweetheart. He's the biggest teddy bear sweetheart baby ever. And he looks big and kind of scary, but he's not scary. He's a love bug. Alright guys, well that was my little update on my doctor's appointment. And my little update on what's to come. So I'm going to get off here now and enjoy this walk with my sons, my first son, my human son. Okay, so now we've passed up all the kiddos playing over there. I feel really strange about recording, videotaping other people's kids. People get weird about it. I know I would. So I don't do that. So I waited till we got past them, and now we're heading into the woods to visit my tree. Woohoo! There's Brandon. He's back there waiting for me to get my camera in gear. All right, guys, here we go. Let's go see Gaia. This is crazy. They've brought something in here, and they've cleared out and widened the trail, but it's made it really bumpy. But look at this. They're trying to make the trail, I guess, more established. But I am struggling to push this thing through it. It is not, no, I can do it. You have your hand busy. It's not an easy feat, but I don't give up easy. All right. So it looks like they came through and cleared out not all of them, but at least these two. These two. This one stopped right back there, but that was tough to get past all that stuff. My tree's up and around that corner. So then we came around here, and you can see what looks like tractor wheels or tractor tire prints. Yeah, they just kind of widened this spot. Now this is the four-way, so you can go either to the lookout down there, and there's another trail that you can link up to that runs alongside the little locomotive track, or you can go deeper into the woods there. That trail right there splits off into multiple different trails down there, or this one takes you back to the field, or this one takes you back to the playground. So we're gonna put some dinner here for our woodland friends, and I think we're gonna go check out the lookout. Yeah, Gizmo, let's go check out the lookout. He's like, I'm up for any place as long as we're at the park. Yeah, see, they've widened it here too. Looks like they came through and just did. It actually made it quite difficult to navigate. And here we are, we're at the compass. This is a this is a compass that was made. It's been here since we've been coming here. And if you look on the map at the beginning of the trail, you see that it's marked as the compass. So that's what this is called. This is a compass, or I think the other term they call it is a sundial. Yes, this is the sundial. So this is the Explorer Trail is what they call it. And here's the information for the compass or the sundial. It says, true life fact: a compass marks direction according to the Earth's magnetic fields. Early forest explorers and sailors used magnetic compasses to guide their travels. So this is actually has been erected to, I guess, coincide with the Earth's electrical fields. That's interesting. Very interesting. And can you hear the kiddos playing off in the distance? This is such a beautiful place. I just love it here. I love it here. all the time. That is a little walkway that goes all through there and zigzags through. And this is like a tightrope, kind of like the equivalent of a tightrope walk for the kiddos. Okay, this is the mess hall. This is the mess hall for this forest. This is actually an area that tells you about trees. It tells you about what the rings in them reveals. But we are going to leave dinner here. We're going to put a little bit there. And maybe put a little bit up there. And then I'll put a few there. And probably a few where Brandon is sitting. And there we go. We spread it out dinner. Spread out dinner amongst the tables here. And then I'll put a couple where Brandon's sitting and maybe a couple on the one behind him. I don't know. Is this one too tall?
They can climb up.
They can climb up? All right.
They climb trees.
There we go. Yeah, so this is the mess hall right here. They've got dinner 3-4 places there. And then maybe we'll do a couple right here. These squirrels are I'm gonna go broke feeding these forest critters. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I usually buy a giant bag of in-shell peanuts from Costco. A huge giant bag lasts like all summer, but I didn't get that this time. I haven't had a chance to go down and get that, so I bought just a big thing of Planters peanuts already pre-shelled, a big jug of them, and that's what we've been using. This is the little bridge that we walk across. I don't know what it's protecting us from.
Caution tape going across like we're not supposed to be here and no one broke it off.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's bizarre and is not like anything I've ever seen here before. Brandon, be very careful. So Brandon just came up on... Okay, can you give me a minute to get up there? There's caution tape here. And it looks like it's been... Oh, it was up here on this tree. See that there?
Yep.
And it's been ripped down. And just a minute, Brandon pointed something out that's up there by the lookout. I'll have to wait till I get there to see what it is. All right, so up here, Brandon noticed that somebody knocked over the side poles. See how there's that one there? Well, there's generally that one right there is right here. That one is generally standing up. I don't know what that one's to. Is that on this side? Yes. So it's almost like they were trying to get access to underneath of it. How bizarre. So before I go down, I'm going to look up here and see if I can see anything from up top. The caution tape makes me wonder if there wasn't an accident here or if somebody didn't get hurt as a result of those things being knocked down. I don't see anything right away. Let's go down there. Let Brandon get a rest. Here, I'll take him.
Be careful.
Come on. He's excited because he never gets to come down here. Are you excited? So this trail, I can just kind of take you and show you, that is steep. That goes way, way down there. In fact, I don't even know exactly what is at the bottom.
I've been down there.
Have you?
Yeah, I took Gizmo once.
But it goes way down there, and it's pretty darn steep, and gets steeper as you get to a certain point. So as you get to that right there, that stump right there, as you get to that, from there it goes straight down, almost straight down. But it's almost like a natural staircase with the way that that either the logs have fallen or the way that the roots grow. It's almost like it makes a natural staircase. I was thinking about walking down there, but Brandon says no. Brandon says no, Mom. So we'll go back up. Okay, let's go ahead and keep on moving. Okay. That right there is like a little throne you can crawl up on to take pictures. And then if you go this way, there's what's called the pit over there, and you climb down into a rock pit, into the bottom of a pit. And let's go over here and leave some food for the squirrelies on these rocks. Oh, this is the stump right here. This is where we'll put it. Seems like they're more willing to come grab the food if it's kind of inside the trees. So we'll put a few here for our little woodland friends. Oh boy, I'm running out. I'm almost out. So we will have to be sparing. So we always do everything backwards. This is actually the beginning of the trail. And so as you can see, without really getting everybody's kids in the camera, I'm going to show you. So you walk up here, and this kind of differentiates the rest of the park with the trail system back here. So that's where you're supposed to come out, and that's where you're supposed to go in. We went in back there and came out right there. But this is the entrance or the beginning part. And you come here, it's called the Explorer Trail. And it gives you a challenge. But what's really cool is that on this side, there is a map that shows you all the fun stuff there is to do. Like, here's the entrance. I showed you the pit. I guess it's called the hole climb. I showed you the pit. We went to the sitting spot. We did the bridge. We went to the trees here to feed. There's the compass. Here's the step ups. This is that little walking thing I showed you guys. And this is the trail we just came out of, even though this is where we went in. But anyway, so that's what it is. That's the Forest Explorer Trail. And it is 1,200 feet. Its skill level is kids of all ages, and they say it takes about 30 to 60 minutes. Anyways, I always wanted to share that with you guys. This is in Kitsap County, Washington. And I don't think there's anything on the other side. Nope. Yep. So there you go. And then here's some affiliates, I imagine. Partners. I like this. This saying is by Mr. Rogers. If you don't know who Mr. Rogers is, I don't think you're from this planet. But he says, it's okay to wonder. It's okay to question. I'll go ahead and read what Disney said. We keep moving forward, doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. So I do like that phrase. I just don't like Walt Disney. I think that he was a very evil man. He maybe not in the beginning, but at the end of his lifetime, he was a very evil man, and he built an empire a very evil empire, in my opinion. But I love the Mr. Rogers quote so much. It's okay to wonder, it's okay to question. Love it. So we've got our little steam train here thing. I wanted to walk up here and look at the hours. This looks like it needs a little bit of TLC. I wonder if there's some kind of a committee or some people in this town that are, I mean, parks and recreations maybe, that are responsible. Oh my gosh, look! Look! Ah! Oh my gosh. I cannot remember the name of those flowers, but when I was a little kid, those used to grow all over the place in the woods where we would go and chop firewood. My sister and I would go around, and my parents would be off chopping firewood, and my little sister and I would be going around making bouquets out of wildflowers. And our bouquets would be mainly those. Those were like the main flower. Does anybody know the name of that? Please, if you know the name of that flower, will you put it in the comments? Because I can't remember it at all. But yeah, it looks like they need to do a little bit of work in here. They probably have somebody who comes and does it. But I don't know, I think it would be fun. I just don't want to get in trouble. I mean, I'd come and do it. It just needs to be raked out. Oh, look! Ah! We've got purple ones! Oh my goodness, they're so pretty! Look at it! I love springtime. Hi, beautiful flowers. Wow, they're so beautiful. They are so pretty. You see something else really cool? Look at this. Look. What? What? Look at that. Oh my gosh. My son is so impatient. I know a lot of it is because he's in pain, but I want to stop and look at everything. Why am I not getting... Okay, I'm too close. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Those are so freaking beautiful. Look at that. What? They just blend right in. But those flowers are gorgeous. I love it. Look at these big, magnificent trees, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Can you imagine the root system underneath of these? That's like, what, 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 trees right here. I think that might be the same tree. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a conjoined twin. That's what I call a conjoined twin. A beautiful, beautiful pair of conjoined twins. And this one. And then this one is another conjoined twin. Or a conjoined triplet. I know, you guys have got to be used to my weirdness by now. Okay, so this is what it looks like inside the little area where the kids go in and get on the locomotives. And the locomotives come from down there and around the corner. Or wait a minute, no, I'm wrong. Well, they do come from down there, but they are stored in a building back there. So the tracks lead back there, and they're stored back there. And they come out here, and then they do this loop. It's actually a pretty big loop, but it's looking like 2nd and 4th Saturdays, April through October. So they're already running. They're already running. April through October, they're already running. So I wonder if they'll be here this Saturday. I'm going to have to see how I get a schedule so that we can pick a time and meet Janine and Tina up here. Wouldn't that be fun? That would be so much fun. All right, well, it is a magnificent, beautiful, gorgeous day. Just amazing, beautiful day. Brandon's hot from being in the direct sun for a while, so we're going to book it back into across this field, and we're going to go across and down around and back that way to the trees again. Look at that tree. I love the springtime. We are back in the trees. We stopped for a minute to visit, well, not visit, but to watch a guy driving around a remote control vehicle that was like, Brandon said it was very expensive. He said it's a spendy little toy. But it was really powerful, and it was like, what was that, a truck? It was a truck. And it had the big giant wheels, and he could get the thing to do wheelies, and he could get the thing to drive up on 2 tires for the longest. Oh, we're coming up on the fairy village. We're coming up on the fairy village. It looks like something has destroyed it. That looks like something, look at this. Somebody came and destroyed the fairy village.
That's messed up.
Why would somebody do that? I'm mad. They even broke off oh, that makes me mad. And they didn't just throw stuff around, they stomped on it. Why do people have to be that way? That makes my heart hurt. Okay, there we go. I rebuilt the village. There's a girl. That's supposed to be flowers. There's the windmill over the town. Somebody's house. Fire station. Somebody camping. Animals. And a park. Alright? I rebuilt the fairyland the best I could. Put all the garbage right there. I don't have anything to carry it home in, but maybe the next time we come up, I'll bring a bag so I can pick it up. But there we go. Now I feel better. You can hear all the kids in the background playing at the park. Listen to that. That's just beautiful. Oh. You guys know how amazing it feels to actually come out in the woods, in the trees, in nature, and meditate to those sounds. Literally, not a whole lot out there I would rather be doing.